In this video, I'll talk about the arguments of the function more detailed. Okay, so let's create some function. So we know that function will be created with the def keyword and func name, and we can have several arguments. Print that, and we can have several arguments. It's positional arguments, and we can have the default arguments. So default arguments is like this: c is equal to the 9, and d is equal to the 8, and so on. We can have several default arguments with default value. For example, we can just call this function with only two arguments. Okay, 5, 6, and for example, c we can just redefine. So so in this case, if we just use the function will not just return anything, can skip it. So here, if we just run it like this with only two arguments, this c and d will take the default arguments like this, so 9 and 8. If we can just for the default arguments like this, so and c will take this argument, it will be changed from this, and d will take the default argument if we don't specify it. Okay, also if you want to just specify only d, then we can just use the key value pair, the argument like key value pair. So in this case, we can change it. In this case, c will not be why c will not be changed, but d will change it. This kind of calling functions is like convenient for us when the argument list is too long. For example, in the Python we know that we have the like recognition systems with, for example, too much with a lot of the configurations which can have the default values. So in this case we cannot list all of them, we can list only specific like configurations. We can redefine it, and in this case our function will not take most time. You will take only some parameters, redefine some parameters like this, and so on. In truss you can using key value pairs, but we cannot skip the like this the b, for example, without any arguments. Yes, because we will take b is required position arguments. So a and b is position arguments. Also we can just define positional arguments with the key value pair. In this case, in case of key value pair, the order is not like important, but the positional arguments also should be defined. If we take like this, we will get error like this. Yes, if we just define it like this, you will take normal function calling. it's about the default values of the arguments. So we can just set this one in the end, or for example here, and it will not be problematic for us.